Absorption of water and mineral salts in plants. Water plays an important role in plant growth and development. It is a raw material for photosynthesis, a medium of transport and metabolic reactions. Water acts as a solvent for solutes in the plant body, and it also provides mechanical support because when plant cells are turgid, they are firm and rigid. Water has a cooling effect on the plant body due to its higher latent heat of vaporization. Absorption of water. Water is drawn into the root hair cells by osmosis. Due to the presence of dissolved substances in the cell sap of the root hairs, the concentration of the cell sap is greater than that of the surrounding solution in the soil. A concentration gradient therefore exists between the sap in the vacuole of the root hair cell and the soil water. This exerts a higher osmotic pressure, thus drawing the water molecules across the cell membrane into the root hair cells. The osmotic pressure exerted by the root hair cells overcomes the water-retaining powers of the soil, thereby enabling water in the soil to enter the root. More water drawn into the root hair cells dilutes the cell sap, making it less concentrated than that in the adjacent cortex cell of the root. Due to osmotic gradient, the water moves from the adjacent cells to the next by osmosis. Similarly, water passes through the successive cortex cells until it enters the xylem vessels located in the center of the root. These xylem vessels of the root then conduct the water up into the xylem vessels of the stem and into the xylem vessels of the leaves. Uptake of mineral salts. The soil water contains dissolved mineral salts which plants require for their growth and proper functioning. They must therefore be absorbed from the soil into the plant. Generally, the concentration of the cell sap in the root hairs is greater than that in the soil. The mineral ions therefore enter the root hairs against the concentration gradient. This suggests that salts can be drawn from the soil even if their concentration in the soil is lower than that in the root hair cells. This process uses energy and is referred to as active transport. Mineral ions whose concentration is higher in the soil solution than the root hair cells are taken up by diffusion. Like water, the mineral ions, after absorption, move through the root cells into the xylem vessels of the vascular tissue in the root. Once inside these vessels, the ions and water are carried up the stem into the leaves by a combination of cell processes, which include osmosis, diffusion, root pressure, and capillary attraction. Thank you for watching this biology lesson. Please subscribe to this channel and other Genius channels relevant to your level of study.